One of the reasons that I will always prefer to stream on Twitch compared to YouTube is that Twitch is just a much more interactive and fun platform. We've built this entire YouTube channel on the idea of... Who the fuck is calling me? Hello? Yeah, sorry, that was Tony Hawk. We built this entire channel around the idea of allowing your viewers to interact with your stream in some way, whether it's changing scenes in OBS or just activating a cool effect. One of the biggest reasons why we're able to do that is because of Twitch's channel point system. If you didn't know, there's some seriously amazing tools out there that can tap into Twitch's channel point system, and that's just not something that's available for YouTube. Oh my god, how many distractions? So why aren't we seeing more tools like StreamerBot or Mix It Up or Lioranboard or Touch Portal having support for YouTube? How come there seems to be like 10 different programs that support the Twitch channel point system, but there seems to be nobody programming anything that supports YouTube? There's actually a really good reason for this. I actually explained it last week on my Twitch stream, which you should go follow, by the way, because don't make me beg you, just fucking follow me, dude. This video is gonna be a highlight of that stream, and if you stick around to the end of the video, I talk about what I think we can do to bring channel points to YouTube, okay? So enjoy the video, have a happy new year, and I'll see you guys in 2022. I'm not going anywhere, I just thought that would be cool. Have you guys ever wondered why there's no integration for channel points on YouTube? Like, anytime someone makes a program like Lioranboard or like Mix It Up or StreamerBot, all those programs have integration with Twitch, and there's seemingly nothing for YouTube, despite the fact that so many people want to move over to YouTube. It's all Google's fault. The way Twitch works, anytime you get a sub or anytime someone uses channel points or gives you bits, they're just broadcasting a message to people and being like, hey, X person used some channel point. And then third-party programs can tap into that and listen to those messages. And then once they receive those messages, they can just basically do whatever they want. It's the reason why you guys can set up things so like when somebody spends channel points, you can use StreamerBot to tap into that, and then StreamerBot can change scenes in OBS or activate different filters. That would be a great example of something you can do on Twitch. That's not how YouTube works though. The way YouTube works is like basically anytime you want anything, you need to do a request for it. You need to request that information from YouTube. Anytime someone subs or somebody leaves a comment on your video or whatever, even anytime someone sends a message in your stream, you have to send a request to get that information. You can only do that a certain number of times. And so they have like this quota system where by default, I think you get like 10,000 units or whatever. And anytime you get information from YouTube, like the most recent messages in YouTube chat, it takes away from this quota limit. By the way, this quota thing applies to like every single person that's using whatever program you're using. Let's just say you set up some kind of YouTube integration for StreamerBot. Anytime anybody that uses StreamerBot uses like a channel points thing that connects to YouTube, that deducts from that 10,000 points total for every single person. It's super annoying. So like if you have like 1,000 people that are using StreamerBot at the same time, you're gonna run out of that quota super quickly. Like you'll just burn through it. You can apply to get more, like a higher quota, so you can do more stuff with like channel points or whatever. But like YouTube has this whole thing where you have to apply for it. They do a whole auditing thing where you have to like say what your program does and like give examples or whatever. It's such a nightmare. Like they make it so restrictive to be able to access their system to do anything that you want. I want to give you an analogy so you can better understand the difference between Twitch and YouTube. You know when you go to a restaurant and you order your food and they give you your order number and you just wait, and whenever your food is ready, they'll be like, yes, Jamichael, your food is ready now. That's how Twitch works. Now on YouTube, imagine that instead of them actually telling you when your food is ready, you gotta ask them every 5 minutes, is my food ready? Is my food ready? Until it's actually ready. And it's even worse because imagine you got to like the 10th time asking and they just got super annoyed at you and they're like, yo homie, you're asking for your food way too many times. You gotta come back tomorrow. That's how YouTube works. One of the community members for Lioranboard, her name is Christina, basically asked YouTube, like, they wanted to integrate YouTube into Lioranboard, and they sent out like a whole application to them, like for a higher quota or whatever. And she was like telling YouTube, like, this is what our program does and this is what we plan to do with it. It's only now, that was like 6 months ago, it's only now that we finally got the approval we needed to be able to support YouTube in Lioranboard. And like, even then, I'm not even sure if the quota that they gave us was like enough. But if you guys ever want to do like chat commands or whatever for YouTube streaming, you can do it with Lioranboard now. But you have to understand, it took so fucking long for that to actually happen. What about using webhooks instead? YouTube doesn't have webhooks like it does for Twitch. Twitch has webhooks, which is why it's so much easier on Twitch, but YouTube doesn't work like that. You have to make a request to their API for everything, even individual chat messages. That's what makes it so difficult. And so the guys at StreamerBot are aware of this. Like, a lot of people have been asking the StreamerBot team, like, hey, when are you going to support YouTube? And they said, like, yeah, it would be nice and we're looking into it, but it's just way too difficult given how restrictive their API access is. And that's totally like on YouTube to like fix that. However, I have a solution. I have come up with a solution, chat. This might be dumb as fuck. If I have any smart programmers in chat that can tell me if this idea is dumb, please let me know. But I think it's a good idea. What are we going to do about it? So what is the biggest news in streaming in the past 2 weeks? Hassan getting banned? Okay, there's that. Ludwig moving to YouTube. That is the answer, okay? There's been so many big streamers that have moved from like Twitch to YouTube, right? And Ludwig is like the latest one. I genuinely believe there's a big ass spider over there. I genuinely believe that like Ludwig's move is probably the most important one, just because Ludwig is so like invested in Twitch and Twitch culture. All the other streamers, like I know Valkyrie moved over to YouTube, Dr. Disrespect, but I feel like none of those people were really invested in Twitch culture. But Ludwig is invested in Twitch culture. He cares about things like unban requests. That stuff is like very Twitch specific stuff that doesn't exist on YouTube. And so if you guys actually paid attention to Ludwig, right? He made a video and I want to show you guys something, okay?
We made an extension together that's just trying to make the experience on YouTube better. All those subs that you had on Twitch are now combined with subs on YouTube, the memberships. The name you have, you can now change it to your Twitch name if you want. The emotes will be exactly like Twitch emotes. We're gonna start adding some cool features like channel points. But it'll be our own custom channel points, so I'll be able to scale the economy because we'll have the whole back end to ourselves. Unban forms included in the overall package. There's also things I haven't talked about, some secrets and surprises. Maybe you guys will find out.
Ludwig has paid a dude named Automated, and that dude is working on an extension called Mogul TV, which is gonna add all of these features that are missing on YouTube, but to Twitch. I mean, to YouTube. I don't know what I'm talking about. And it already exists. I installed it. You click connect to Twitch and I can't even do it. You're supposed to be able to like connect your Twitch account so that your whole chat, you can connect your Twitch name to like your YouTube name. And so like if you have this extension installed, you'll see your Twitch name instead of your YouTube name, which is pretty cool. It's got like a theater mode, which I can't even test any of this. And it has emotes, but like eventually he's gonna add like channel points and stuff. But the reason why I think this is super important is because in order for like a plugin like this to work, usually whenever you ask someone like, oh, like just install this plugin and you can get X feature and stuff, like you've already lost half of these people, you know? Nobody wants to install an extension, but you can see that it works sometimes. Like BTTV is a good example. Like a lot of people that use Twitch use BTTV emotes. Someone who doesn't have BTTV, you just be like, hey, install this extension. And within 2 minutes, they've gone from not knowing what this plugin is to having the plugin or the extension installed, and like they're already using it and they know how to use it. So I think adoption is like a really big deal, because like if it's simple enough to just say like, yeah, just make an extension to add like channel points and stuff, but like what's the point if like literally nobody's using it? So the very fact that like Ludwig is the person that's like pushing for this feature to actually happen, I feel like this is the thing that actually has a chance of taking off and actually having widespread adoption. I don't know if it will, and because he said it's gonna have channel points and it's being developed, this is what we need, guys. Okay, I don't know if this is a stupid idea, but hypothetically, okay, this mogul.tv extension becomes super widespread and everybody using it, right? And it has channel points. I think we need to have some kind of third-party access through like an API or webhook, similar to how Twitch works, so that anytime somebody uses channel points in this theoretical extension, then you can connect it to third-party programs like Lioranboard or StreamerBot or like whatever we want, and it'll be just as easy to use as it works on Twitch. You guys see what I'm saying? So instead of trying to like waste our time trying to connect these programs to YouTube and their nightmare of an API system or whatever, we're just gonna be like, fuck it, tell everybody who wants to use channel points and actually cares about this stuff, just install this extension, and then we'll have other programs that will connect to this extension instead. Is that a stupid idea? I don't know if it's dumb. I don't know if that's a dumb idea or not. So this is what my idea is, okay? We need to somehow get the attention of Automated. Automated is the dude that is working on this, and unfortunately, this dude is fucking famous apparently, okay? I don't have enough clout to contact this guy and be like, yo man, give me what I want. I want third-party access to your channel point system when you're making Mogul TV, because he's developing this right now. Ludwig is paying this dude to develop this plugin. My idea is basically just, yo, we need to get his attention somehow and be like, this is what we want, and then we need to be like, this is the kind of stuff that you can do with it. Is it stupid? I don't know, it's dumb, okay? I know I used to be a software developer, okay, but I was a shit developer, okay? You think it's a good idea? So yeah, I genuinely think that this is our best opportunity to get a similar sort of experience to Twitch, but on YouTube. You gotta think of it like this, right? Channel point redeems and stuff, like the kind of stuff that we do in our community, it's very niche anyway. Most people that use channel points are using it for boring shit like, oh my god, thanks for the hydrate, homie. That's what people use it for. Like, they're not doing like super high-tech stuff. It's only like a small percentage of people are doing that. And so I feel like expecting viewers on YouTube to just have an extension to be able to do this kind of stuff is not an unreasonable expectation. Like, imagine someone's watching you on YouTube, right? They're like, oh, how did you get chat to do stuff like this? Then you basically just need to tell them like, oh yeah, well, there's an extension. It's called Mogul TV. And I'll be like, oh, Mogul TV. I didn't know about that. Thanks, streamer. You're the best. They install the plugin and immediately they just see the channel points underneath their chat on YouTube. And they can instantly start interacting your stream just by installing the extension. My ask for you guys is, whenever I make this a YouTube video, I'm going to share this on Twitter. We need to get the attention of Automated. In fact, I'll probably try to send a DM to this Automated dude and see what he thinks. Because for all we know, they might already be planning to add some kind of third-party access to channel points there anyway, you know? I don't have enough clout to be able to reach out with them. I need your help to make me look cooler. Even better, dude, someone hook me up with Lud right now and I can get on the phone with him. Yo, Lud, hit me up. Hit me up, Lud. I want to talk to you. I have a feeling they are going to limit it to Ludwig. Imagine the infrastructure cost. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. As soon as you start opening this up to everybody, and then if you're going to have a channel point system, you're going to need some kind of way to track every single viewer and like how many points they have and everything. And so like scalability will start to be an issue and it'll become more expensive. And I don't know if that's what they actually plan Mogul TV to do. Like, it could be a thing that just works for Ludwig's stream. I don't know. I don't know what their plans are. And it doesn't just have to be this plugin either. I just thought this plugin would be the best option. It's the only plugin that I can see, or extension, that I can see having widespread adoption. It can be some other extension, but the point is, like, even if another extension exists that does what we want it to do, it's gonna be pretty useless if you don't have widespread adoption, because then nobody's gonna have the extension. I'm gonna feel really embarrassed if I reach out to Automated and he comes back and he's like, yo homie, this is a fucking stupid idea. Dumbass. Never contact me again, stupid ass.